Welcome back, everybody, to a special episode of the Power of Shiny Raichu. I'm going to be using other Raichus as well. I have quite a few of them, and we're going to attack a gym, see how they perform, and I'm just going to say it was very nice. I like it. It took care of business. So let's go ahead and look at the stats right away. Unfortunately, the power-up video got corrupt, so we're not going to have that in this video, but we're going to look at its stats and a couple other things. Alright, so it has a max CP potential of 2025 at level 40, attack sitting at 193, defense 165, and stamina on the low end of 120. But I'm going to tell you this, Raichu can take quite a few hits, and it gives out pretty good damage with Spark and Wild Charge. That's the moveset that I'm using. So, very nice. I've been collecting all the hat Raichus. Personally, Raichu was one of my favorites when I was younger. It's just another one of those underused Pokemon that you can really bring to tournaments. So, I'm also wondering, how come Niantic didn't include stones, evolution stones? Because Pikachu evolves into Raichu via Thunderstone. So, just a thought. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at its best offense movesets, which is Spark Wild Charge, Volt Switch Wild Charge, Spark Thunder, Thunder Shock Thunder, Volt Switch Thunder Punch, Spark Thunder Punch, Thunder Shock Thunder Punch, Spark Brick Break, Thunder Shock Brick Break, Volt Switch Brick Break. Okay, I personally have Spark and Wild Charge. Okay, Volt Switch is going to be very nice for a defense set, and as well as Brick Break. Okay, so Raichu is a pure electric type, and if you're using electric moves, they're going to be super effective towards water and flying. Not very effective towards electric, grass, or dragon. Not effective to ground in the Pokemon world, but in Pokemon Go, it is. And electric, flying, and steel types will not be effective against Raichu itself, being a pure electric type. Okay, so I just thought I'd throw in that information there because people are asking me what would this Pokemon be good for, or what is it not very effective to. So there you go. And now we're going to hop into these gym battles to see what Raichu can do here. Okay, so an obvious choice right here up against Tyranitar would have been Brick Break, but unfortunately I got rid of all my Brick Break Raichus. I had a lot more, and I switched up movesets a while back. Really kind of wish I didn't, so I can have more of a variety, but that's okay. Still going in here and taking care of business. A 1626 CP against a 2942 Tyranitar, and it's still doing a pretty good job considering I'm not even dodging its bites. Alright, so we're gonna have the shiny Raichu hop in here in just a second. I just wanted to get through this Tyranitar because I wanted to use my maxed out shiny up against that Blissey. Yes, one of these Raichus helps it out. It takes off a bit of the Blissey's health before it hops in, but to be realistic with you, I don't personally think that it could probably take out a 2500 Blissey by itself, but to be safe, I just used a couple of wild charges here and a few volt switches just to make sure I was able to take care of it all the way. Now, as far as moves go, which moveset would you want on your Raichu? Well, I like Thunder Shock and Wild Charge personally. Thunder Punch is an amazing move as well, but to be honest with you, I don't know what's going on with it. It's very glitchy, the damage doesn't show right away, and it just, the animation's all glitched out. So personally, I'm sure they'll fix that in the future, but I'm going with Thunder Shock and Wild Charge. It does massive damage, and I can't wait to go and do a Vaporeon raid. I'm throwing Raichu up first so we can actually see what it's capable of. Yes, it's only 1951, but I mean, you know, it is a Raichu and it's doing work here. I mean, look, we have a 2517. Yes, the other Raichu helped a little bit, but it's still able to do it. The impressive part is it's taking the hits. And specifically, when you're battling gyms, what Pokemon is Raichu going to be good for? Well, if it has Brick Break, Blissey's, Tyranitars, I don't know, maybe if you see Golems and Rhydons, you can try it, and I'm sure you can take them out, because I've done it before with my other ones with Brick Break back in the day. But personally, it's gonna be good against these Vaporeons, these Gyarados, and whatever water types people are gonna drop in. It's not like I see so many common water types. Basically, the only ones are gonna be Vaporeon and Gyarados. And other than that, there's water types here and there, but it's not like a common occurrence or anything. So, I mean, Raichu is nice. I always liked it. It has a great design, especially since it's a shiny. I mean, come on. I'm still walking it, and I'm going to continue to walk it. After this Halloween event comes around and the Gen 3 Pokemon are introduced, the Ghost type ones, and we'll have to wait and see all that. I probably might keep Raichu as my buddy, but we'll just have to see. Anyways, okay, so we went over the types of Pokemon that are weak against electric moves. Dragon types are definitely not weak against electric. They resist it. It is part flying, so a lot of people who haven't been playing Pokemon before are probably like, why is it not very effective? And simply put, well, it's because it's part dragon, and dragon, electric moves are not very effective to dragon. So simple as that. Alright, so with all that said, I can't wait to give this a shot against a Vaporeon, see what its real damage could do, and how many hits it can take, obviously dodging a few. And I'm sure it'll come in plenty of use down the road. Seeing all my electric type Pokemon are always helpful for me, and I've never maxed out a Jolteon, so great, this works perfect. Now, if I hatch another shiny Pichu, I'm probably definitely not going to evolve it. I'm just going to keep it as it is, and that's that. Alright, so I hoped everybody enjoyed this. I'm sorry the video went corrupt of me powering it up, finishing it off. I can tell you how it went. I was basically just talking about some random things about Raichu, and as it was getting closer, I didn't calculate all the candies that I needed. I had a slight idea, that's why I've been walking with it, because I don't want to transfer rare candies. And so anyways, it was getting close, and the numbers were getting down, and I was just saying I would transfer a few rare candies if I needed to. And, you know, and I would have put music over it too. You guys know the drill, how I do it. So anyways, with that said, enjoy these battles. Enjoy Raichu taking out this Blissey. And I'll be catching y'all later. Raichu